happy, and I say the fans, players obviously I'm happy for, because we've lost so many of these, so many opportunities, close games, even after the last 2 years, really. We're home games, big crowds, atmosphere, and we didn't get it done. And we've had leads and we've had opportunities, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. And then this year we've had a few of those too as well at home. So for our guys, I'm really excited. But for our fans, I think I'm even more excited, because they deserve this, and our students were terrific, and they've been unbelievable. And so I'm kind of overwhelmed by that. That's where I'm really excited. The other thing is I told our guys before, we had to win an ugly game. We haven't won an ugly game this year. I mean, like just rebounding, defending, not making shots. And that was what we had to do today, and we did it. And we did it by out-rebounding and holding the 33%. And for whatever reason, things started coming together yesterday. I think we were really, really disappointed with our performance the other day at Kansas State, which had so many opportunities. But I'm just happy for our guys, and every guy played really good. Man, there was a lot of plays you could talk about, but every guy played well and played hard. And Sean, I'm really excited about, because his energy and his positivity has just been tremendous. And it's good to see him get rewarded with that. And Alex was terrific too. We asked a lot of him, but he responded. So great win. Happy for our students. I'm happy for our fans, and that's the kind of home court I envisioned coming back here. That's the one we wanted.
Jamie, you said you had to get an ugly win,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to get a win regardless, right? I mean, this.
Well, if you want to be nitpick there, Wendell. If you want to. But it is what it is. This thing's a tough league. It's but I came into our guys and told them, this is the story. We lost. We've lost. We're on a tough stretch here. We have finished off some games. We've lost a bunch of close ones. But we go into this thing. We're 21 in the RPI. They're 18. Kentucky's 20. We got Big Monday coming here. If you would have told people a year and a half ago that's where we were going to be on January 22nd, you would have said no way. And that's what I want to get across to our guys. So yes, we lost. I don't know what the numbers were, but we lost a lot of close games. But this is where we are. This is what we've done, and you've done a tremendous amount in this year, and to be at 21 in the RPI. So know that we're good, and go play like it, and go win ugly, and we did.
Coach, what do you think happened at the end of the first half? They were up, I think, 7, and then you guys kicked it in. What do you think?
Yeah, that was. We've had trouble at the end of halves finishing, and sometimes we've had leads, and it's gotten it's diminished, and then also. We've gotten behind a little bit more. So that was something we needed. We rebounded. We kept rebounding. We got some loose balls. We got some changes. I mean, our biggest thing has been talking about loose balls, and I thought we got the loose balls today. And if you can do that against West Virginia, you can do that against anybody. And that's what we had to do. And that's part of winning ugly. Loose balls, 50-50s, we call them. We had to get those, and we haven't been getting them. And they've turned into 3 points. Last week we talked about it going into Kansas State and even Iowa State. And the first play of both games, it was a 50-50 deflection, loose ball, and they ended up getting a basket out of it. And so I felt today that we started getting those. I thought at the end of the half is when we started getting those.
Jimmy, you say it was an ugly win, but you had a couple guys had some pretty offensive nights. So
yeah.
Olden and Bain both had huge shots.
Huge shots. I mean, Desmond that's been what he does, 5 for 9. I mean, he's one of the leading shooters in the country at 3 points. So, I mean, we're averaging 90 points a game. That's when we're making shots. Nobody's, our wins have been by pretty large margins. We've lost close games. I mean, if you look at if you do like points margin of victory, you would think we were 6 and 2 rather than 3 and 5. Because our wins have been 11, I guess tonight, 23. All our losses have been 1, 2, 3, 4. So we needed to win with defense. I guess that's what we need to do. And 33% from the field, and out rebounded by 6, and that's what we needed to do, and that's what we did. And you know, I don't use that at all. I mean, you're a West Virginia guy. I mean.
No.
Oh, okay.
Start Telegram.
Here you go. Sorry. Sorry. Well, I guess it changes. It's been changing every week,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bear with me. Yeah. But when there ain't nothing wrong with winning ugly, and that's what we needed to do. So you can call it. That's what we're going to call it, and that's what we're going to try to do from this one. We needed to win with our defense. And
Yep.
to me, it was the first game we won with our defense. That's what I was trying to do.
Did the students who picked you up ask your permission first?
Yeah. I told them go find some players to pick up, but they didn't. I don't know where they were or what they are, but. Again, that goes. Our students have been unbelievable. We got 7,000 students, and there was 1,500. I don't know how many we had or something, but Jeremiah, the marketing. I mean, what they did, and this was big, and they had a lot of great ideas, a lot of thoughts. But I mean, they've been coming for all the games, and last game Iowa State was terrific. So yeah, I'm excited for the fans, but for our students too, because. They needed a win. We've played good, and we've come up short in big games at home, and we won a lot, but this is the one we needed.
Coach, you mentioned the crowd there. You know, they've been with you through close games that kind of went back and forth, trading baskets and all that. But tonight seemed like it was a lot of swings, big swings, scoring swings, and the emotional swings with the ejection. I mean, what was unique about the crowd tonight, and how they kind of stuck through it with you?
I think we just finally responded, made some plays, and got some separation. And there's not a lot of that. I mean, like you said, there's not many 9-point wins. I guess it was 9. I guess they got the layup at the end. So there's not many 23-point wins, which we had the other day in this league. I don't think there's been any. And so I don't know. I feel like we've got a lot of new fans, and this is a new experience for them, and I think I want them to have fun. I want them to enjoy it. I want them coming back, and we're seeing that.
Jamie, like you said, Des had some really big shots. One of the most impressive shots ended up not even counting, but what did that do for you guys going into the half, and then his spurt early in the second half? We had 8 points in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, he's terrific. He got in foul trouble. We kept saving him, and he does so many things. We're just trying to get him to be a better player all around defensively, and he's getting that. He's just a great kid, and he made big plays. He got the layup and the threes after missing the first one, knocked the next 2 down, and like I said, we had open shots we didn't knock down. I think they have something to do with that. I do think that the open shots are not as open with them after you've been running up and down and moving a little bit more to get open. But he knocked down the 2 he needed and really broke it open.
Jamie, you had 25 field goals, 20 assists. How important was that and player movement to counter their pressure? Yeah, I mean, we handled the press well. We did last year too. It was our problems were once we got into the front court, we got sped up, and we saw some of that, but not as much. And we played guys a lot of minutes, but they've been responding. But press, we've worked on the press. I think that was the big thing that I stressed to these guys. We worked on press this summer. In the fall, it wasn't just obviously we didn't have any time to prepare for it with the quick turnaround, but this was something we realized that we needed to work on because of West Virginia and maybe Texas Tech at times and maybe Oklahoma State, but we had to do it. This wasn't the thing we were going to get figured out in the day. So we've worked on it a lot. We prepared, and we didn't have to do anything different than what we've been doing the last 6 months.
Alex Robinson, fills up the stat sheet, pretty much does everything that you can do as a guard. But what made him able to kind of push all the right buttons, especially against that press?
Well, I think we weren't making him forcing him to get the catch every single time. We used other guys. I think that was important. I think the rebounds, the 7 rebounds he got were huge because that's something we've been talking to him about. He's conditioning is not an issue. I mean, he doesn't get tired, and I think time. We're still working with him on time and score at times, but that's a relentless pressure that you're facing against West Virginia, and being really the only true point guard we have out there, it's putting a lot on him. But we use our other guys, I think, in right spots to get some pressure releases to help him out. But when it got down to it, he was the guy that was making the plays and getting the penetration. and making the passes. And he played really good defense, and he played really well. The rebounds I'm most excited about, the 7 rebounds, because we keep talking about our guards not rebounding enough, and that was good to see.
Kenrich and Vlad go 6 for 21, miss all their threes, and you
Right.
win. If you'd been told that before the game, would you have assumed you would have had a tough
Well, no, I don't think so. I think the 6 threes he missed were wide open, and but again, I did talk about winning ugly. It wasn't going to be the shoot 50% from the field and 42 from the 3. It just wasn't going to be that. They don't allow that. And so we were going to have to find the way to out-rebound them and get layups and get to the foul line and make free throws. And we didn't make them down the stretch, but we had a comfortable lead going into it. So I just, I think this going forward will help us a lot, just winning, because I don't know if they really believe that you can win just guarding and shooting, like you say.
Before this game, was your team's morale okay in spite of everything?
I thought it was fine. I mean, I talked about, we're 21 RPI, and they're 18, and this is what we wanted to do. This is what we would have signed up for. So I don't think so. I mean, I wasn't going to let them get down. I thought our staff was really good. It's hard to win at Kansas State, and it's especially hard when you dig a hole and play horrible defense the first 5 minutes. And I watched it again last night. I don't know why I did that, but I came back and told them, we didn't give ourselves a chance. And tonight we did with our defense and rebounding, and we can be really good when the offense and defense comes together. But all right, it's pretty clear. I mean, Ken Palmer, 3-4 in offensive efficiency, and defense we're way down there. So this is. You hope you get better defensively, and I think we did. We'll go see next week.
It seemed like Vlad played really big tonight.
Yeah.
And is there any reason to believe that he's not capable of doing that every day?
We've been saying that, and Coach Miller, he's the one that always brings that up. Mac with he hasn't changed shots like he did last year. We thought, and. We needed more of that, and like you said, he rebounded better. He was more of a presence. He was he was kind of a guy that was zoning up and changing some shots and taking on cutters, and it was something that we've needed. We've lacked at that spot. Defense. I mean, we do some good things, but not enough against the guys we're going against. I mean, we went against Bamba. We went against. The kid at Azubuike. I mean, we're going against the lottery picks, so that's the issue, and we've got to get more defensively out of that spot. And tonight I thought we did out of Vaught and Bronski. And we wanted to go inside more. We talked about it offensively, but for some reason we didn't get that, because I said we got 20 points a game. They kind of take that away from you. Because of how they play, and I was like, we get 22 points out of Vlad and Amity, we got to go inside, and we didn't. That's one thing we didn't do as well as I would have liked.
I didn't get a chance to see your bench, but you guys challenged Canute early, and it didn't really work.
Yeah.
Most guys, it hasn't worked for a lot of guys, but Desmond slipped one in there, a dunk earlier.
Yeah.
Did you sense that all of that gave maybe your guys some confidence?
I think it did.
Boost?
The one at the end of the first half.
Because at the end of the first, it was real quick transition. He got in there fast.
Yeah, that was. He's done that. We've seen Desmond do that, and he's got that quick explosion. He's really good in transition. I think we lost that a little bit for the last 3-4 games because of the hip flexor the issue you had there. But yeah, that's. We needed to make. We made some good decisions on the passes, some not so good ones that he affected, but. That's what he's back there for, to set it up, and you're going to get some advantages. I thought we were really good against it as far as attacking and taking advantage. We really wanted to be aggressive at the back end of the press, and I thought we did that. He's going to get some, but we need to get him in foul trouble. We need to attack, and we can get threes, we can get dump offs, and he's going to get a couple. But that's what they put those big guys back there for.
How much of a spark was Kawatnoy both shooting the 3 and after the sort of tussle and his ejection for the team?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, the threes obviously were big for us, and we know he can shoot it, and we're just trying to get more and more rebounding out of him and defense. But he was terrific and knocked down the shots and got us going when we needed it. Got the lead and they came back on us. Yeah, we certainly needed him out there, and I don't know, I didn't. I like how he came in there and did what he needed to do and responded against some guys that against a really good team.
One more question if you got it.
Yeah.
TCU's first win all time in the series. What has Bob done for them as a coach in Morgantown?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it is that first one. Yeah, I guess so. We beat them. Pitt, we beat them. Yeah. But he's, I mean, we joked. I saw him today at shoot around. He's laughing, and his first thing is he loves talking about referees more than anything. So he wanted to know what happened. He said, "I saw what happened. You didn't say a word." I was like, "I don't even know. Don't even get started." But we laughed. He told me. Well, he walked out there and he didn't have the sneakers on for Coaches vs. Cancer. He said he forgot, he didn't know, and I thought it was going to clash with his sweatsuit, so I didn't think he wanted to go that route. But we're good friends. There was a good friend in Pittsburgh that was his good friend that kind of brought us together when I first got there as an assistant. So what he's done there is similar to what I'd like to do here. As he went back to where he played and they probably had a little more history there at West Virginia than maybe we had here, but I know he's loving it, and I'm loving it too. So we got some similarities. We dress differently though.